What up, Palm Tree? It's your boy Chillin' Dylan, Jesus of SoundCloud, Black Tom Anderson, your favorite rapper owes me money. So, been rocking with this dude, Taste of Vomit, out of Philly, and I've been requested to review his album, Relocating Grains of Sand. If you've been keeping score to the palmgramming, I've done a couple music video reactions to him thus far. I like how he has a really organic indie sound. You know, there's raw drumming, real live instrumentation in there, and he's definitely doing something very reminiscent of an era we're both fond of, which is like the 2000s backpack rap, indie rap era, rhyme sayers, Def Jux. So let's just dive right into it. How to Live Forever. You know, there's no going back. That definitely sets the stage for the album. The clock theme. A lot of this reoccurring theme of this album is aging and how he feels being in his mid-30s, being an independent rapper or DIY rapper. We'll get more into that. But Tales of an Unnamed Protagonist featuring Blueprint. The guitars really are what make this song a record. This is really that rugged DIY sound that I personally fell in love with in high school. Super nostalgic orphanage type shit. Again, you'll see the theme of aging on here. I love how his lyrics are so vivid. And then Blueprint raps, when I come back, the comeback gonna be legendary. For sure, felt that. Alright, Handsome, aging like fine wine. He's still thinking about aging. Working on myself, enjoying the fruits of my labor with no need to devour. That was a line that definitely stuck out to me. Talking about therapy and doing the work, okay? And these in the topic of mental health today are kind of like the bumper stickers, if you will, these key buzzwords. But I like how he makes this into a song because not too many rappers are talking about this today. Okay, his voice is a little hollow, a little dry, and I think that ultimately is one of the few but noticeable things that sets him back as somebody who, I could listen to all the time versus, I listen to get to a consensus about this album. Learning, be patient with me. He's pleading in a dope way. I like the keys on this beat. I wonder who that vocal sample is. And the Usher Confessions line is like fire. Okay. Perfect imperfection. Like, I like the poetic delivery, how he names all the love is. It's really a poem. Anxious Mind. Sounds like bedroom rock out music when you're cleaning up your room and you got your headphones on, and kind of in your feels. And rapping about mental health, anxiety is. He's like, it's a inverse of the last song, but it's a meditation poem. Luxury Apartments, definitely one of the highlights off of here. Some medieval times type beat about gentrification and, people building on the land that's sacred to him. I'm a little afraid. You can see that music is very therapeutic to him, and I like that he's okay being emotionally vulnerable. Again, that raw drums and sample takes it to the level that it's a record. These are not just tracks, okay? There's rich textures in all of these, okay? Rap music don't come with healthcare. By now, you get a taste of vomit. You really get a feel for what his sound is. I love that vomit spit like Doom line. Rest in peace to MF Doom. But he is kind of rapping about rapping, which does sound a bit outdated. But nevertheless, it kind of reminds me of Atmosphere Smart Went Crazy, just because it kind of sounds like that psychedelic rock song type of production. Aging DIY rapper. Love this one. I think that's the same sample from Tupac Lord Knows or Sorcerers by KMD. It's a good cipher. Some of the Vomit's bars are a little cringe. I don't know if it's the rhymes themselves or it's his sleepy stale flow and everything's rapped like this. Okay. Time Keeps Slipping. The aging theme, time extension, and Hype Keech comes with good energy on there. Getting Better featuring Emyne. Sing Like This More. They had great chemistry on there. Nice backing vocals. She's dope. She lays down a great verse. This is one of the best songs off here. Getting Older. Please go check out my reaction to that music video. Great record. Really cool video. And then what happens at the end is just, you know, the closeout to all of this. So what I admire the most about this project is that it really is an album. It's well thought out, it's ordered of a sequence, there's a theme here, and I would like to see some world building upon this, okay? I would encourage the Taste of Vomit to switch up his delivery, his tone, cadence, and flow, but overall I like how he's clear in the lyrics. There's punchlines here without being corny, and there's so much message behind the music and rich authenticity. So I'm all for it. There are a few artists who I'd recommend. I want to introduce Taste of Vomit to. I've already showed his music to my man Pink Tor. Get him connected to Reese Langston. There are probably some more who I'm going to mention on screen. But other than that, yo, I want to definitely pass this along to you for show. Taste of Vomit, Relocating Grains of Sand. And big ups to Nandy B for appearing in the music video for How to Live Forever, and in the visualizer art that's on Spotify, and that's appearing right behind me. What do you guys think of Taste of Vomit, Relocating Grains of Sand? Let me know in the comments. Peace, love, Palm. Are you an unsigned or independent artist looking for a review of your music? Well, you need to holler at Palm. Send an email to prettyawesomelitmusic@outlook.com or just message me on Instagram.
You better follow Palm,
biatch.